Do you want to become an entrepreneur? Do you want to become your own boss? If your answer is yes, then please look into the 7 stages for a business startup. So, with due respect, without further delay, let's deep dive into the first stage, that is affiliation. Affiliation is the first stage of creating a business name for your new venture. You must understand the various aspects of new venture in terms of financial, legal, and commercial aspects. Here, you need to find out the core values, vision, mission, and purpose of your new venture. Before proceeding, you should read and understand all the legal procedures to begin a new venture. Many consultants, in my opinion, are now available on the market to provide additional information about the startup procedure of a new venture. So let's move to the second stage, that is product description. After the first stage, the most important stage is the product description. First, conduct a feasibility study and make a list of products and services you intend to offer your customers. During the product or service head listing process, you should consider the current market scope and trends related to your business. After listing out the products or services that your company offers, you need to define the scope of each product head. After creating your product head, you must validate each product head according to the market's needs. So let's move to the next, that is pricing mechanism. The most startups are perplexed when it comes to determining the appropriate price. How can you create the right price for our product or service? First, we need to make a market study about the pricing mechanism. After you have completed your market strategy, divide your competitors into high end, middle class, and low end segments based on their pricing strategies. Once you understand your competitors' pricing strategy, you can set your own price for your customer segment that is less than 5% of the market price and profit based on volume of sales. This strategy will create your own customer base if you do not compromise quality. Yes, we need to move on to the next stage, that is business location. Business location is a crucial decision for any startup. In connection with the business scope, you should do the pest analysis, and according to that, you must choose the right location. The location of the business will vary according to the nature of the business, the core competencies, as well as business purpose should be carefully considered during the business location selection process. Let's look into the next stage, that is customer focused. During the feasibility study, after deciding on your product, you should you should you should list out the customer segments according to the nature of your product. After you have identified your customer segment, you need to understand the business volume of each customer according to your product. Once you have correlated each customer's business volume with their respective segment, you must forecast what percentage of their total volume of business you can take. This method will provide you with more clarity and direction in your business endeavors. Let's move to the next stage, that is investment breakdown analytics. Investment analysis is the stage at which you must develop a sales budget for the entire year. From the budget, you will get clarity about the investment, revenue, and cash flow. As far as startup is concerned, the first year is crucial and you should keep a fund for the minimum 1 year operational expense. From this budget, you should understand the expense of your business day. You will gain a better understanding of your expenses and be able to create an effective revenue plan for your company from this stage. The next, the This is the last but not least, that is team building and delegation. Team building delegation is the process where you find the person in the right position after you have identified your team members and their contributions. You must create a standard operating procedure for the company. You must ensure that every employee in your company flows your SOP exactly. The SOP recommendation review should be organized in relation to the to business insights every quarter of the year. Now, let's look into the recap. So, there are mainly 7 stages for a business startup. The first one is affiliation, the second one is product description, the third one is pricing mechanism, the fourth one is business location, the fifth one is customer forecast, the sixth one is investment breakdown analysis. The last but not least, that is team building and delegation. With this note, I would like to thank you, everyone, and wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.